Swearingen, Washington. District 4. Ain't nothing changed. You can trust the Swearingen name. Go out and vote. Janice Swearingen, Washington. Down in District 4, Swearingen running again. The Swearingen name you can trust the way it's always been. Working for the people is what Jana would do. Vote Jana Swearingen, Washington, we counting on you. I know you're happy with the move made in District 4. Vote Jana Swearingen, Washington, and keep getting more. Candidate for the people, you can't go wrong. Make the right vote now, and legacy lives on. Ain't nothing changed. You can trust the Swearingen name. Go out and vote Jana Swearingen, Washington. Swearingen, Washington. Ain't nothing changed. You can trust the Swearingen name. Go out and vote Jana Swearingen, Washington.
Paid for by the committee to elect Jana Swearingen, Washington, City Council District 4, Juliet Whitell Pittman, Treasurer.
On November the 8th, the citizens of Memphis will elect a city court judge. And you don't want someone who is just a name on the ballot, but a name that is experienced in the practice of law and has a thorough knowledge of the law. That's why the only name to consider is Latrina Davis Ingram. Attorney Ingram has a passion for community service and public policy, which began when she served as a legislative assistant to U.S. Representative Harold Ford in Washington, D.C., and later as Chief of Staff for both Harold Sr. and Harold Jr. Most recently, in the wake of George Floyd's murder, Attorney Ingram spearheaded the concept of creating a legal justice task force for the Ben F. Jones chapter of the National Bar Association, which she currently co-chairs and has chaired in the past. Attorney Ingram also worked to successfully secure the release of inmate Purvis Payne from death row. Attorney Ingram has practiced law for over 25 years. She's a member of the NAACP, the Memphis Bar Association, the Tennessee Bar Association, the Alpha Kappa sorority. She's been married over 26 years and is a mother of 2 children. Latrina Davis Ingram has prepared herself to become city court judge. Vote for someone who has a track record of service to this community and not someone who doesn't even know where the track is. On November 8th, vote Latrina Davis Ingram for judge. Early voting starts October 19th through November the 3rd. Paid for by the committee to elect Latrina Davis Ingram, Latosha Jones, Treasurer. Thousands have heard of sea moss and what it can do to rejuvenate the body. It has 92 minerals. It supports a healthy heart and good digestion. It also helps maintain a healthy weight. And there are so many other uses for sea moss. Now you can order online from EnvisionSeaMoss.com. Envision now has sea moss in a liquid form. Sea moss lemonades with a variety of flavors that you will certainly enjoy. Envision ships all across the country. You can follow Envision on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, and naturally at www.envisionseamoss.com. You better order your sea moss right now. One of the greatest discomforts that I have in life is my aching knees. I've had chronic pain in my knees for about the last 10 years or more. I done tried WD-40. I done tried the medicine for the horses. I've tried every damn thing that I could do to get rid of this pain, but I had not. And I was wondering what I should do. As I walked through airports, as I walk around the city of Memphis and around this country. Then I was contacted by a nurse with all of them alphabets behind her name, like the ABCs, that said, I can help your pain. In fact, she contacted my wife, and my wife, she knows I don't like to talk to many people. But I met Tanya Jones, who is a health consultant dealing with chronic pain. And to show you that she knows exactly what she's doing, she's an MSN, she's a RNC, a CPC, a CPMC, a CHWC, NEA-BC. She the whole damn alphabet. And if you want the pain to leave your knees or any other area of your body, Jones Healthcare Consulting and Coaching Service.
Call Tanya at 901-300-6858.
Now she thinks she's a star. No matter where your pain is located on your body, whether it's in your knees, whether it's in your arms, whether it's in your shoulders, and you want real relief from your chronic pain, then you need to get in contact with the chronic pain consultant, Tanya Jones, and get you some of this here, and your pains will go away. And don't forget that On Demand can be shipped to you anywhere in the country. Just call right now, 901-300-6858, 901-300-6858, or go to the website, www.ondemandpainrelief.com.
Hi, I'm Mayor Marco McClendon. Over my first 3.5 years, West Memphis have grown more than any time in our city's history. With over $1 billion in capital investment, including 2,000 jobs for economic development, we are moving forward. I have shown leadership during the time of crisis, and I'm proud to say our city is safer because we have been able to reduce crime by more than 50%. We have invested over $80 million in our drainage system, new facilities, and infrastructure, all while maintaining a balanced budget. So let's keep our winning streak going.
This is the Cussing Pastor. You know, are you looking for good furniture to just relax in, or a good mattress to roll in the hay with, or as the young folks say, to get busy in? Well, the place to go is 901 Home Furniture and Mattress, located at 7215 Winchester Road, right across from them other folk that you can go see what they got and come across the street and have their deal beat. At 901, they have every type of furniture piece that you need. They got recliners, they've got sofas, they've got end tables, they've got everything you need. In fact, if you want to put some nice pictures up on the wall, they have that at 901 Furniture and Mattress. One of the biggest features that they have at the 901 is a massage and vibrating chair. It reduces your stress and your anxiety. It eases your back and your neck pain. It even improves your sleep and increases your circulation and range of motion. And ladies, I bet you never had a vibrator this big. At 901, they have mattresses of all types. And I'm talking about name brand mattresses and beds. Ooh, I like this bed. I mean, right now, it's vibrating. And guess what? Ladies and gentlemen, any position you want the bed to be in, any position you want to be in, you need to go to 901 and get this mattress right here, or get any of the vast mattresses that they have. The best prices on furniture and mattresses is found at 901 Furniture and Mattresses. In fact, when you come in and tell them that you listen to the Thaddeus Matthews Show, you get the Cussing Pastor discount. Just spin the wheel, and wherever it lands, you get a discount. Remember, credit is not an option. You can get approved for up to $5,000 credit, no matter how bad your credit is, but we hope that it's good or fairly well, but you're still going to be accepted at 901. No credit is needed. So when you're looking for good furniture or a good mattress, the only place to go where you get the best discounts is 901 Home Furniture and Mattresses. They're located again at 7215 Winchester Road, or give them a call at 901-279-8279. That's 901-279-8279. Do you need a custom designed t-shirt made for any occasion and you don't know where to go? Well, you want to call D2G Screenshots, owned by my good friend John Olam. John specializes in direct-to-garment printing. You can put anything on a t-shirt that you can take a picture of. You just snap it, send it, and wear it. No design is too hard for John. John will fix your t-shirts up in a matter of days and have it back to you. Whether it's for your business, whether it's for your community organization, whether it's for your girls' night out, whether you've got a motto or a theme that you want the world to know about, John Olam and D2G is the place to go. In fact, he's been doing the Cussing Pastor t-shirts now for a number of years, so I strongly recommend him. Call 279-0434. That's area code 901-279-0434. John got you.
It's the Cussing Pastor Christmas Blues Show, and you're invited, featuring Wes Love, plus O.B. Buchanan, Grammy Award winner Bobby Rush, and you've seen her on stage as one of Bobby Rush's dancers. Now hear her sing with Bobby. Introducing Miss Lowe.
Take my heart, my body, my soul.
Cussing Pastor Christmas Blues Show, Christmas Eve, Saturday, December 24th, 8 p.m. at La Place Ballroom and Event Center, 5841 Sycamore View in Summer, right behind Church's Chicken. Wes Love, O.B. Buchanan,
I like it, baby, when I'm getting it face down.
Bobby Rush with Miss Lowe. Tickets are $40 in advance, $50 at the door, $65 for VIP. A limited amount of VIP seats will be sold. Tables are $500 for a seating of 9. Tickets are on sale at cussingpastor.com and 901 Furniture, 7215 Winchester Road. Don't wait till the last minute, because these tickets will sell fast.
If you wanna know what's Thaddeus, if you wanna grow, ask Thaddeus, he will let you know, yeah, yeah. What's Thaddeus? It's the Thaddeus Matthews Show. He's not afraid to tell the truth. He is the one that will inform you about all those jokers that are doing wrong. You cross the line and then it's on. Sometimes the other news don't get it right. They don't get it right. What Daddy does his homework every night. What's local news, world news, national news, he's gonna keep it tight. For the people he will fight.
And just when you thought it was safe, it's not. Good Wednesday evening to you. Welcome again to still the most controversial and hard-hittedness program out there. Thank you so very much for being here with me on this Wednesday evening. They say it storms, but I guess I slept through the storm. I had to go out and take care of some business and stop by E&R Barbecue and got me a real tip plate and got me a gigantic turkey leg, and I laid there in the middle of the bed. I called myself going to look at the Cowboys and went on to sleep. didn't wake up till about 6 o'clock and made my way on up these stairs. I should have been packing. We're heading out of the city for a few days. I got to catch a flight. Basically, when I got off the radio in the morning, I may do the show tomorrow night. I'll be doing the show tomorrow night from another city. Friday nights I don't work anywhere. Monday night I will be off the air because I don't catch a flight from where I'm going to rather, until about 7, 8 o'clock on Monday evening. So I will be off the radio live on Friday and Monday, but shows are already prepared for both of those days. I'll be working on some commercials and things of that nature while I'm out of town and out of the city as well. On my show today, I had planned to have a gentleman on that reached out to me on yesterday and wanted to, by way of audio, by way of phone, he wanted to be on the show. He chose this show because he wanted to get information concerning himself out. He didn't want to be painted as a racist, and a black man cannot be a racist. He can be prejudiced. But when you look up the definition of the word racist, is one who has control of others. Blacks have never been in control. They are not in control even now. Most black politicians and most black so-called leaders are figureheads or persons that white folk have put out front to do the bidding that they can't get done, to say and do to the black community what it is that they cannot say, not do. His name is Stephen W. Chillis, a Memphis firefighter, who several weeks ago, after going to the Malco DeSoto Cinema to see The Woman King, which I don't know nothing about. I don't even know what the movie is about. But apparently, some black folk were getting killed in the movie because he made a post on Facebook that naturally they took down. I hope there are some white folk killed. That was his statement. That was his post. And for that, he's still on duty pending the investigation. I called him this morning because I got to thinking about some things. And I said, man, and he said, I was just about to call you. I said, aren't you going to be in trouble appearing on my show? And he informed me that the Memphis Fire Department, his battalion chief or his lieutenant or whatever, had just told him that if he appeared on my show tonight, that he would be immediately fired because he would be violating policy. And I thought that he would be, which was the reason that I did give him a call. knowing that yes, you would 9 times out of 10 be violating DW Rabbit. Please don't give me your goddamn advice on my goddamn page. Okay? The union, even in this instance, cannot speak for him. DW Rabbit, I wish I could call in the firefighter was wrong and should be disciplined. Motherfucker, shut your motherfucking mouth. Okay? He was wrong for what? He did violate the policy in calling me. The city of Memphis and Shelby County government as well have rules on who the employees of these entities can talk to. As soon as I posted that he would be on my show tonight, he got a call stating if you go on the show, you're going to be fired. And he wants to let you know that he was not a racist. He's setting up in the movement. And again, I don't know what the woman king is all about. I've heard some rip-roaring about it. But I don't know nothing about the movement. I don't know how no woman gonna be no king no way. So, and as my wife says, I'm a chauvinist. You know, I'm from the old school. So, I don't know how a woman would be a king in a way. Okay, but there is a fear. There is a fear. Somebody says racism and prejudice are two sides of the same coin. No, it's not. It's not. It's not the same coin. Racism and being prejudiced is two different things. Look up the definition of the word racism. All of us are prejudiced. In some facet of our lives, we're all prejudices. The black man does not have the ability to be a racist. You're not in control of anything. All these black folks you see in office now do not have the power to be in charge. And somebody normally just said it seems to be pushing the lesbian narrative. And again, I have not researched the movie. So I am not familiar. David Tillman with that $1 you send me every day. Goddamn, when am I gonna get $5 from you? Shit. He works for the city of Memphis. He's under investigation, and they may fire him now for just even having a conversation with me. Okay? Politicians in the city, and I don't know why, I don't understand it. There is a large percentage of politicians who have a fear of what I do. The exposés that I've done. See, the politician in Memphis understands I don't give a fuck. I give zero fucks about your motherfucking feelings. I don't give a fuck about your feelings. When I find the wrong that you're doing against the people then I'll tell it. I don't belong to any of these organizations. I don't go to these nothing ass meetings. I spent my younger days in this business going to meetings, and meetings serve no function. The average meeting that goes on in the political arena is telling us what we're going to do at the next meeting. It's a meeting to plan the next meeting. Renee Smith, don't come on this on my page with this shit, and you gone. Charleston White, I don't give a damn about that. Why y'all come to my page with that bullshit? You will be immediately. I ain't got nothing to do with that shit. But the politician does not want you, the average citizen, to know what's going on. They want to throw rocks and hide their hands. They don't want you to get information. And the thing that black people do not understand is that without our own media, without our own way of getting information out, there is information that we'll never get. And I don't know why people fear what I do. I was in a meeting today on some business, and some people, I was trying to see if we could do some business things together, because I'm looking for new products to market on my platforms. And the gentleman and I that owned the company was sitting there talking. And he started saying that, Thaddeus, you have destroyed some people. And I told the gentleman, I said, yes, sir, I have. I have not destroyed anyone, I don't think, that didn't need destroying. I don't throw rocks and hide my hand. I just said it like it is. And I told the gentleman because he was stating, what if you get mad with me or my company? That's for beauty. Take your opinions to your page. So if we cannot be racist, then Koreans and them other minorities cannot be racist too. I don't give a fuck about what the Koreans do. What the fuck you worried about what a Korean do? Bitch, the only time you worry about what a Korean can do for you is when you take your nappy-headed ass into one of them goddamn weave shops and get that shit that they selling your motherfucking ass. That's the only time you give a fuck about what a Korean say. Nappy-headed motherfucker. Shit. Use your own hair. But, you know, and I told the gentleman, I said, now, I've been doing what I do a long time, and my history precedes itself. But I don't fuck with you just because you John Q. Citizen. And the only way that I would fuck with you, sir, would be if you fucked up with my money. Politicians know not to give me no bad check. I remember some years ago, one of them Grant boys bought me a check for a candidate. And I took it to the bank. And it's probably still bouncing. And I called Greg Grant, and Bonnie Mason, I must be somebody, bitch. You on my page every goddamn night. Bitch, just come on and suck my dick, get your stomach full. Let's go and get a license for the daycare that I want to put in your stomach, bitch, and move on. Because I don't give a fuck about you. I must have fucked your mammy some years ago, and bitch, you still mad. Because I didn't give her no dick but once. So I don't give a fuck about you. And if you have an issue with my stance on things and the way I say it, don't come on this page. Because I'm not going to change anything I do because you don't like it. If you don't like the word motherfucker, you in the wrong goddamn place. I think I got a patent on the word motherfucker. I do. But Greg gave me a bad check on a candidate. And I went on the air. I said, Greg, if I don't have my money in an hour, I think he was running for office. I said, I'm going to tell this community that you brought in a bad check. And that if you ain't got no money and you're running for office and you lying to me and giving me bad checks, then I'm going to tell this community they have no reason to vote for you because you're a bad check writing motherfucker. I said, now you got 1 hour. I ain't coming to get it. Bring me the cash money to the bank, to the station. I was on WVAN at that time. And that's when I was doing advertising cheap, $500 and shit. A politician know goddamn well not to talk to me about no $500 now. But I was in the growing stages back then. He gave me my money. Because one thing for sure and two things for certain, I was damn gonna do it. Yes, I've outed some politicians, and and I told the gentleman I was meeting with today that I want to do business. I want to do some marketing with his business and market the products of his business. But I don't get mad because I know who I am. And I know what I've done. And I understand. And I told him, I said, hey, bro, if I was you and I was sitting on that side of the desk and you were me and you sitting on this side, I'd be scared too. I'd be scared I was going to fuck up. And I believe that he's a reputable businessman. That's the only reason I met with him. But I understand who I am, and I understand what I do. But I can't think of nobody that I done put them on the chopping block that didn't deserve to be chopped. I can't. Now, maybe y'all can, because I've been doing this a long time. I don't trust politicians. When I get a check, I take a politician's check straight to the bank.
don't deal with political consultants. I only deal with one. There's only one guy who's been with me for years, never crossed me, and have always done exactly what he said he was going to do. If he ain't got the check Monday, and he said, Thaddeus, I have the check by Wednesday, I take his word for it. I've even went as far based on him, not the candidate, based on his word of starting the advertising for his candidate prematurely. Because I know that if Fred Dorse gives me his word, and we're from that school, your word is your bond, then I trust him. I don't deal with Ricky Pete. I damn sure don't deal with that crook Bertrand Thompson. I have no one to set up my deals for me but me. Every commercial you see done, I make those commercials. But I go directly to the bank. Don't fuck with my munchies. Yes, Eric Dunn. Yeah, you're a man of your word. Even though when folks tell you they want to do business, and I know broke motherfuckers when I talk to them. See, when I talk to a man and he got a hee-haw around about it, I understand. Well, see, man, I'm going to get back with you next week. Okay, brother. I understand you ain't got no money. Okay? I understand you ain't got no money. I work hard for the candidates that give me their munchies. Jenna. Yes. See, they told me I pronounced it wrong. It's Jana like the banana. Swearingen, Washington. I support her. Why do I support her? She supports me. Fred called me and said, this is my candidate. What's your price? I said, bring me $3,000. And I can set the price because what I charge politicians is public information. They've got to disclose what they paid me. It's illegal for them not to put on there the full amount of what they paid me. She paid me my $3,000. And that's the reason she has this very fine commercial on my show. And I'm asking those of you in District 4 to vote for her. Why? Because nobody else in that race has the balls enough not to just advertise with me. They're not even advertising. Okay? They're not even advertising. You have candidates who think y'all damn fools. They put signs up on a corner like them damn signs vote. How many of you all really pay attention to a sign on a corner? If I wasn't in this business, I wouldn't look at no signs. Jana, like the banana, and see, that's the way I have to remember how to say it. Yes, she's a Swearingen. Yes, she's using her daddy's name, Judge Swearingen. Yes, Jamita Swearingen. Yes, Barbara Swearingen Hope. Yeah. Why can't she use her name? Barry Ford, who's running in that position as well, was telling me how him and Sister Washington, First Lady Washington, were friends, but she's trying to use her name to get elected. I said, well, Barry, I passed by one of your signs and you've got the name Ford in yellow letters. You wanted to emphasize the word Ford, as though you are Ford from the political family Fords, and you ain't. I said, I know every one of them. I grew up at N.J. Ford and Sons Funeral Home. I know all of them, dead and alive. I know all them folks. You ain't no kin to them. Plus, you're dark-skinned too. You ain't light-skinned enough to be one of them damn folks. Somebody told me Pam Ford ain't at the funeral home no more. Lord have mercy. And I know Harold only fighting for one thing. Shit. Ooh. Lord have mercy. Damn. So this game that we call politics in Memphis, black politicians take advantage of your ignorance. You don't know what the fuck going on. None of the other people in that race in District 4 are doing anything. Hey, Chelsea. They're not doing anything. They put up them big old signs like the signs are going to vote. I told Latrina Davis Ingram, who brought me some thousands last week to advertise in her race, where ain't nobody else advertising, they just putting signs out. I said, first of all, don't tell me how to write a commercial. I'm the commercial writing this motherfucker in the world. For every political commercial that I put out, I write the script on it. Yeah, I write that. And I told her when we started the hee-hawing about my money and my price, let's not be concerned about all these great big signs. Because the modern day politician don't know what a sign is worth. Absolutely nothing. If a sign is not in a yard, in a physical yard, it means nothing. When your sign is in somebody's yard, it means that somebody in that district, in that area that you're running for, supports you. The family in that house supports you. But you putting up a sign by Mapco does not mean anything. Tim Morgan, if you need a commercial made, what's my price? Doc, I don't do anything according to what kind of business you get for less than $1,500 a month. If you can't deal with $1,500 a month, Doc, but Norman, what kind of business you got? And what's my price for logistics? My price is what my price is. I don't know about the logistics, but this is the most viewed program in the region. YouTube last month, and I was sick, did over 200 some odd thousand views. Facebook does in the thousands nightly. There's nobody in Memphis, as I told the gentleman today, that don't know the name Thaddeus Matthews. Whether you like me or not, or whether I'm that big, four-eyed, ugly motherfucker to you, it don't make no difference. It's about money and it's about business. Sir, if you want to call me now, sir, and I'll talk to you. 901-231-9239. But if you ain't got $1,500 right now, I don't even, what the fuck we finna talk about? What kind of business you got? What's the name of your business, brother? And if you want to be on radio and this program, I'm on 5 days a week, all down in Mississippi, all across the nation. That's $2,000, brother. You ain't gonna treat me like I'm no hoe. I'm gonna get paid. Y'all pay white folk. Y'all pay Channel 3, Channel 5. Mr. Norman, you know I don't believe you'll be in contact with me after the show. You don't even know how to contact me after the show because you can't do it on YouTube. Doc, I told people that I was with this morning that market a product. And I was talking to Tanya Jones. While I'm out of town, I'm going to do Tanya a second commercial. What I've been able to do for her business, and she has spent some thousands with me. She did a graph. Out of all the advertising that she's done on this program, the radio, she's on the radio every hour. 24.32% of her sales have come out of Tennessee, 18.92% out of Mississippi, 8.11 out of Georgia, 8.11 out of North Carolina, and 8.11 out of Texas. Her product is selling because of the visibility. When I'm on the radio, I'm all down in Mississippi. Plus, I have the YouTube. I mean, not the YouTube, the TuneIn. People all across the country. Bunny Mason, suck my dick, baby. I need to be relieved. Come get under this motherfucking table, ho. You know, and some of you bitches really think I give a fuck about you. I don't. I shit on you and wouldn't even wipe it off, bitch. I'd be worse than R. Kelly. My pee's strong. I'm on medication. So I got that strong pee. I'd pee on you, bitch. Come on. I'm the right one. I ain't no goddamn Bev Johnson and shit. I ain't trying to be sweet. I tell your ass just like it is. I tell you, open up your mouth and I shit down your throat, bitch. See, I don't play. There are too many things going on in our society that we need to be right about. We need to talk about. So I understand, Brother Chili's. Again, I don't know what that movie is about. And I understand that someone said, yes, Pastor, we love you in the notice. Jimmy Allen, you listen to me in the mornings? Okay. I understand, brother. I understand this move on feminization. I see where they got black men dressing as women. Y'all want to put them little skinny leg pants on. You look like a bitch. They got some of y'all carrying purses. You can't say anything about the gay movement. And let me say this. I don't gay bash. If you a man and you want dick in your ass, that's your ass. Take all the dick in your ass you want. If you want to suck dick, and that's your thing, suck it. Until it make you moan, if that's what you want. If you a woman and you like eating pussy, fine. Eat it. It's great. I ain't mad at you. But when I see the push, and grown folk do what grown folk want to do. Whoever you want fucking you grown, fuck them. If you are a freak, be a freak. Ain't nothing wrong. Ain't no sin in you being no freak. If that's what you want to do. But quit training these children to be little sissies. What's the little basketball player man name turn his little boy into a little girl? If he want to be a girl, wait till he get old enough to make the decision. But these type of conversations we don't like having. See, when the church wants to talk about the homosexual in the church. Every church got some homosexuals in it. Every church got some, what we used to say back in the day was bull daggers. And back in my day, bull daggers was a complimentary word. That was before the word lesbian came into play. You was a bull dagger. See, don't talk about the homosexuality in the church, brother pastor. And you fucking all the little girls in the church. I remember a lady that came on my show some years ago on WPLX. She had wrote a book about her preacher stepdaddy who had fucked her at the church when she was a little girl. Y'all might remember Bobby Brooks. Ooh. He was pastoring over there on, Praises of Zion or something? Right there in Mississippi and Crump. Huh? The lady wrote a book about it. She said it was her therapy. Bobby Brooks had fucked her as a young girl in the church. Then he married her mom. He dead now. Said that when she was a little girl, before he go out to preach, he fuck her on the couch in his office. That's what the girl said now. She put it in the book. go out and preach like ain't nothing happened. See, that's what I tell you. Y'all be careful about everybody that want to lay hands on you and slay you in the damn spirit. I ain't seen that in no scripture nowhere where you're slain in the spirit. They put their hand on your head, and you falling out and shit. And he just left his study playing with his dick, playing with your young pussy. These are the things that go on in the church. The church has no business downing the homosexual. When you read from a book called the King James Version of the Bible, and King James was a sissy. She wrote that book. But I asked once on the shows, how could the Preaching Brook brothers, Basil, Bobby, I think it was another one, preach against homosexuality? And the first black gay bar. I ain't telling y'all what I think. I'm an old motherfucker. I got some history. The first gay black bar in Memphis was owned by some preachers. It was called the Family Affair. It was located where the mosque number, 55 of the Nation of Islam happens to be now. Oh, y'all don't know nothing about the Family Affair. So how he gonna get up on a Sunday morning when your quad stand full of homosexual men and women, you want to down the homosexual, and you fucking everything in your church, the girls and the boys. You doing dope in the church. Y'all remember Columbus Baptist Church in Dixie Holmes? What was that boy's name? Now I can't think of it because I want to. John Campbell. Or was it the other one? Built a jacuzzi in the church. It was full of homosexual men that were partying in the jacuzzi at the church. They knew when they elected him, he had finger waves in his head, that he was feminine. They didn't fire him until he stole some money from the church. He was a crackhead. John Campbell, when he came back from Cleveland, Ohio to Memphis, moved in with his mama and daddy. They died. He pawned their vehicles and everything in the house. Charles Cartwright. So when the church starts to downing other folk and you start to choosing sins, look at the man in the mirror. Charles Cartwright had been a sissy all his life. That was his business. Mount Gilead Baptist Church. Mount give away some ass. Stories told of Warren's Maze and how he got caught in the bed with somebody. Y'all see the reasons a lot of these preachers get mad at me and they won't invite me to their damn church. I've been around the preaching thing since I'm about 16 years old. Yes, Tony Armstrong was the chairman of the finance committee of the trustee committee at Columbus, and Tony Armstrong left the church and went to Brown Baptist Church because he didn't want to have to arrest his pastor for embezzlement of the church funds. Whew. See, I don't mind a preacher getting him some pussy. Some grown woman pussy. Yeah, because all the women in the church at one time don't want to give the pastor some pussy. But you grown. And if you give your grown pussy away to the pastor, that's y'all business. He didn't rape you. You just want to give some pussy away. Why y'all think these pastors start putting bedrooms in the church? Ain't because they tired and they done preach so hard. They want to fuck you hard in the name of Jesus. Ooh. This is what has made the Thaddeus Matthews show over the year. Because I know where the body is buried. Well, we can tell on you. You've been a hoe. I have. I was a church hoe. Yes. I can tell on me. Yes. Yes. Shit. Yes. I got a man that used to call me sometimes in the evening. I went to preach down in Birmingham, and his wife wanted to give me the pussy after I preached so well, and she shouted so well that night. She came to my room, and who am I to turn down some pussies? I mean, because I was a hoe in them days. I ain't hoeing right now. See, I tell folk, I'm an open book. I drank, even though drinking ain't no sin. Jesus turned water into wine at the wedding feast. And the man whose wedding it was said, where y'all get this wine from? Why did y'all hold the best wine to the last? Church in Memphis had women in that's working. Yeah, I had some women. I had a gymnasium. Now, you don't make me mad bringing that up. I had a gym in my church that was up in Raleigh. We had blues shows in the gymnasium. We had wrestling matches in the gymnasium. I fed hungry ass folk in the gymnasium at the church. Yes, we had a blues show in the gymnasium at the church, and women were twerking. Yes, they put that all over social media. I went viral on that shit. I don't care. I ain't trying to hide nothing I do. I can't hide from God. God ain't had no problem with me using the gymnasium. Have mercy, Lord. It's Wednesday night rant, since I couldn't do the show that I wanted to do. Y'all didn't get mad talking about he got twerking in the church when your motherfucking hungry asses and I was giving you bags and boxes of groceries. You brought your hungry asses into the gym. Some of you motherfuckers wanted to, can I get a second bag? My mama need a bag. Take the hungry bitch a bag. You can't embarrass me. Yes, I'll tell you, I've had threesomes and foursomes and fifthsomes. Yes. Who you fucking? Church member? Who you fucking? Who your baby daddy? He looked like the pastor, big head motherfucker. Yes. Yes. Shit. Woo. For all have sinned. It's because you in church now. Some of you still sitting. You can't shame me for what God has forgiven me for. The house that you want to go and visit me in, I don't live there no more. I done moved from that house. Some things I used to do, I don't do no more. Some things I used to do, I'm still trying to do them. Oh! Because the pastor, they said at the barber shop you were selling big women's drawers at the church. I was. Don't you make me wear drawers? It's a product. I was selling custom pastor drawers. Had my face on the front of the panties. I sold over 3,500 pair. I had them on thongs, bloomers. So I said them was prayer cloths. I wish I could go in here and find a picture of it. I probably could and put it up here. Yeah. Custom pastor underwear. If it don't make money, it don't make no sense. Yeah, I was on the air as literally. I had all sizes. Because some big girls like me. I like big girls. And I didn't sell no cheap dollar store panties. I saw good panties. The little stringy tops with them. I did have the fatty bear drawers. Did I call them? I wasn't even cussing pastor then, was it? So they were fatty bear drawers. Don't get in trouble. I don't get in no trouble. I run my motherfucking house. And my wife knew what she was getting when she married me. She know I got a pass. I wrote about it in my book. So, I might go and sell the drawers again. What is it? Oh, yeah. My wife just brought some upstairs. She don't know what she found these at. Any of y'all need some drawers? See, we believe in making money over here at this house. Yes. Yeah, these say custom pastor. So when y'all start talking about that shit, yeah. Don't make me go back into circulation. Y'all go to Victoria's Secrets. Y'all go and spend the money with the white man. Huh? Don't all y'all wear some drawers? See, that's why I talk about commercialization and capitalism and money-making projects. I believe in making money. I believe in coming up with ideas and concepts. Pastor, can I order a pair for my friend? See, all I got to do is take him to the guy that does the t-shirts. They have to be cotton panties. So I give you good products. And I had a company then that I could buy, I don't even know the name of the company now. I could buy 2,000-3,000 panties at a discount price. Iris said my man wouldn't let me wear them. He was a hater. Yes. Shit. Yeah, you got the ones with the logo. Hell, I didn't even know what these was. Mail knew where they was. Because we believe in making money. Hallelujah. Then you had the ones with my face on. Few husbands and boyfriends got mad, especially when they was coming to get that unexpected coochie, and the wives or the girlfriends had the panties on and didn't get a chance to take them off. I guess that could ruin a mood, though. Rod can you order a pair for your friend? Man, you don't want to fuck your friend and you take them off and then my face is there. If I can find me a wholesale panty company, I ain't got no problem doing them. So, if you don't want the product, don't wear them. But I don't have any more. Like I said, I didn't even know where those were. All right, I'm going to take a commercial break, and then I'll come back and I'll open up the phone lines. Again, if I'm on the air tomorrow night, I'll be in another city. Monday night, I will not be doing the show. Y'all know Friday nights, I'm off. Thanks, Daddy, I want a pair, but in thongs. I had the thongs. I don't know how y'all wear them little thong things with the little string up your ass. Don't that irritate your ass? You know them little thong things with the little string that be up your ass. Ain't that irritating to your ass? You know. And I guess if you wear thongs, if you shit, you have to make sure that when you shit, you have to wipe your ass because you ain't got nothing, you know. Okay. All right, let me take care of some business. Then I'm going to come back and open up the phone lines again. My guest, Stephen Chillis, was supposed to be here from the Memphis, well, not here, but on the phone, from the Memphis Fire Department, who wrote what the fire department is saying may be a racist statement that he's under investigation. They told him if he come on this show, you's a fired motherfucker. All right, we will be back in just a minute.
Ain't nothing changed. You can trust the Swearingen name. Go out and vote. Janice Swearingen, Washington.
For District 4.
Ain't nothing changed. You can trust the Swearingen name. Go out and vote. Janice Swearingen, Washington. Down in District 4, Swearingen running again. The Swearingen name you can trust the way it's always been. Working for the people is what Jana would do. Vote Jana Swearingen, Washington, we counting on you. I know you're happy with the move made in District 4. Vote Jana Swearingen, Washington, and keep getting more. Candidate for the people, you can't go wrong. Make the right vote now, and legacy lives on. Ain't nothing changed. You can trust the Swearingen name. Go out and vote Jana Swearingen, Washington. Swearingen, Washington. Ain't nothing changed. You can trust the Swearingen name. Go out and vote Jana Swearingen, Washington.
Paid for by the committee to elect Jana Swearingen, Washington, City Council District 4, Juliet Wydell Pittman, Treasurer.
On November the 8th, the citizens of Memphis will elect a city court judge. And you don't want someone who is just a name on the ballot, but a name that is experienced in the practice of law and has a thorough knowledge of the law. That's why the only name to consider is Latrina Davis Ingram. Attorney Ingram has a passion for community service and public policy, which began when she served as a legislative assistant to U.S. Representative Harold Ford in Washington, D.C., and later as chief of staff for both Harold Sr. and Harold Jr. Most recently, in the wake of George Floyd's murder, Attorney Ingram spearheaded the concept of creating a legal justice task force for the Ben F. Jones chapter of the National Bar Association, which she currently co-chairs and has chaired in the past. Attorney Ingram also work to successfully secure the release of inmate Purvis Payne from death row. Attorney Ingram has practiced law for over 25 years. She's a member of the NAACP, the Memphis Bar Association, the Tennessee Bar Association, the Alpha Kappa sorority. She's been married over 26 years and is a mother of 2 children. Latrina Davis Ingram has prepared herself to become city court judge. Vote for someone who has a track record of service to this community and not someone who doesn't even know where the track is. On November 8th, vote Latrina Davis Ingram for judge. Early voting starts October 19th through November the 3rd. Paid for by the committee to elect Latrina Davis Ingram, Latosha Jones, treasurer.
Hi, I'm Mayor Marco McClendon. Over my first 3.5 years, West Memphis have grown more than any time in our city's history. With over $1 billion in capital investment, including 2,000 jobs for economic development, we are moving forward. I have shown leadership during the time of crisis, and I'm proud to say our city is safer because we have been able to reduce crime by more than 50%. We have invested over $80 million in our drainage system, new facilities, and infrastructure, all while maintaining a balanced budget. So let's keep our winning streak going.
One of the greatest discomforts that I have in life is my aching knees. I've had chronic pain in my knees for about the last 10 years or more. I done tried WD-40, I done tried the medicine for the horses, I've tried every damn thing that I could do to get rid of this pain, but I had not. And I was wondering what I should do as I walk through airports, as I walk around the city of Memphis and around this country. Then I was contacted by a nurse with all of them alphabets behind her name, like the ABCs, that said, I can help your pain. In fact, she contacted my wife, and my wife, she knows I don't like to talk to many people. But I met Tanya Jones, who is a health consultant dealing with chronic pain. And to show you that she knows exactly what she's doing, she's an MSN, she's a RNC, a CPC, a CPMC, a CHWC, NEA-BC. She the whole damn alphabet. And if you want the pain to leave your knees or any other area of your body, Jones Healthcare Consulting and Coaching Service.
Call Tanya at 901-300-6858.
Now she thinks she's a star. No matter where your pain is located on your body, whether it's in your knees, whether it's in your arms, whether it's in your shoulders, and you want real relief from your chronic pain, then you need to get in contact with the chronic pain consultant, Tanya Jones, and get you some of this here, and your pains will go away. And don't forget that On Demand can be shipped to you anywhere in the country. Just call right now, 901-300-6858, 901-300-6858, or go to the website, www.ondemandpainrelief.com.
It's the Cousin Pastor Christmas Blues Show, and you're invited, featuring Wes Love, plus O.B. Buchanan, Grammy Award winner Bobby Rush, and you've seen her on stage as one of Bobby Rush's dancers. Now hear her sing with Bobby, introducing Miss Lowe.
Take my heart, my body, my soul.
Cousin Pastor Christmas Blues Show, Christmas Eve, Saturday, December 24th, 8 p.m. at La Place Ballroom and Event Center, 5841 Sycamore View in Summer, right behind Church's Chicken. Wes Love, O.B. Buchanan, Bobby Rush with Miss Lowe. Awesome. Tickets are $40 in advance, $50 at the door, $65 for VIP. A limited amount of VIP seats will be sold. Tables are $500 for a seating of 9. Tickets are on sale at cussingpastor.com and 901 Furniture, 7215 Winchester Road. Don't wait till the last minute because these tickets will sell fast.
And we are back. Look, you can get your physical tickets at 901 Mattress and Furniture, 7215 Winchester, Germantown Road. And through Saturday, you can get the tickets. You know, you're bound in for couples anyway. So 2 of them at $40 is 80. You can get them for $60. You can get 2 VIP tickets for $110 for both of them, where it would normally be $130. It will end on Saturday at 7 o'clock. So going by 901, see Crystal Blair and get yourself some tickets for this big blues show. It is going to be off the chain. The tickets will not be back at that price no more. I just want to kick off the ticket sales in 901. Crystal was telling me that some lady came in there, said that she knew me and date when I was 17 years old. I asked Crystal, how the fuck I'm supposed to remember that? I can't remember what the fuck I did 17 days ago. Talking about 17 years old. I said, did the lady say I fucked up or what? No, y'all just had dinner or something. 17 years old. She said the lady's about 70 something now. Well, ma'am, if you're watching, I don't remember you. I'm sure you was a nice young lady when I was 17. That meant she was about 18 and 19 or 20. And we went on a blind, not a blind date, but I guess we did go on a blind date. That's what you told her. We went on a blind date, and but she gave me your name. And Crystal, if you're watching, because I saw you on Facebook, text me what the lady's name was again, because I like to formally say hello to you. I'm sure it's been a long time since we synced each other. I was 17 and you was whatever age you were, but I'm glad to meet your acquaintances one more time in life. All right, lines open. I'm gonna open up the phone lines for a few minutes, just about 8:30. I'm leaving here on time. Area code 901-231-9239 is my number. For those of you that listen to me on the radio, I will be live on the radio in the morning. Friday morning, you'll get one of my Friday recorded shows, as you will for Monday morning as well. I got a new blues record. Tune in the morning here. I played it for the last several days. Thank you, Lady B. It's called She Running from Dick to Dick. It's a hell of a song by Billy Soul Bonds, who's coming out of retirement. And the moral of the story is that this guy comes up to Billy Soul Bonds and tells him his name is Dick Brown, but his wife or his woman's also sleeping with Dick Jones. So when he's screwing his wife and she says, "Oh, Dick," he don't know which Dick she talking about, because she's running from Dick to Dick. It's a hell of a song. Tune in the morning, and you'll hear it. Go to the Tune In app, which I have on my Facebook page, WAGR 102.5. Okay? All right. If you want to comment on anything that we've talked about on tonight, you can hit me up at 901-231-9239. Okay? 901-231-9239. Whatever it is that you want to talk about. We talk about money making ventures. Also with Tanya Jones, she is now, if you buy 3, you get 1 free. And she's also selling not only at the Country Gardens at the Agri Center, but she also is at Crown Tower, Memphis, at the Wolf Chase Mall, lower level, next to Dillard's, 2760 North Germantown Parkway. All right, y'all got something y'all want to say to me? If not, I can get off the air out early. Yeah. 901-231-9239. And again, Steve Chillis, excuse me. I'm sorry that the city took today fired your ass immediately if you came on my show, but I understand. The city of Memphis does not want any of its employees. You have to get permission to talk to the press. And I is the press. So that's what happens. So y'all gonna talk to me or am I finna leave? Because I sure can go. I sure can go. 901-231-9239. That's the number. Darnellville, why you worry about what I talk about? If I ain't got no monthlies and we ain't came to no monthly agreements, that I ain't coming to Chicago to preach. Is it raining? Yeah. All right, if y'all don't want to talk, I can go. Do you think that the city of Memphis was fair in telling the fire department man he couldn't talk to me? Which means he can't talk to anybody else. But that's the way it goes with government politics. I'm listening to a rainfall, and I slept through it this evening. Yeah, I slept through all of it on this evening. I like to talk to somebody before I go. 901-231-9239 is my number. Did I strike a nerve when I talked about the homosexuality in the church? All right, 901-231-9239. That's the number. Okay, that is the number, and I'm tired, and I'm ready to go. Do y'all think that I need to start back to selling these again? Would you, as a woman, get a pair? All right. All right. Since you all are not calling, and I'm tired, got to catch a plane tomorrow. Man. Brother Chill is watching. I'm listening, and I would call, but I'm not sure if I get in trouble or not.
Hello?
Man, if you think you're gonna get in trouble now.
Nah, I ain't gonna do it, man, yeah, because like I said the chief gave a direct order, so and I know I could just talk about what's going on the show, but I know you won't set me up, but I don't know, man. I don't want to do it. I can't do it.
Well, I wish that you could go into details about what happened, but I understand the policies of the Memphis Fire Department, and they will actually say that you violated policy. They may even say that even right now they're answering the phone and you know it's me.
I can do that on my personal phone, but yeah, it just,
You can answer your phone.
Yes, sir.
You just can't talk about.
Can't talk about what's going on.
Okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you don't think that they will violate you for just talking to me now?
We're not talking about nothing fire department related, so nah, it's not going into any detail or anything like this. So
yeah, I'm just calling.
No,
I'm just calling.
I don't want to tempt fate.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, what you going? Like, hey, I'm not trying to disrespect the authority. Like I say, everything is still working.
But here's what I say. Even though
stay on if I can, if God say so, or inshallah, Lord willing.
But
I want to keep the job.
Let me give you a piece of advice, though, brother. And I know that you would like to talk about it. I know that your job has already been threatened. Let me give you my advice: is to hang up.
Yes, sir.
Even though I just called to see how you was doing, as a friend of mine, I just called not to talk about the fire department and anything that is going on, any investigations or anything of that nature. I just called to see how you're doing. My advice is, because you'll get some of these bullshit ass politicians or some of these bullshit ass administrators in the Memphis Fire Department who will still say that you talked to me. But it is recorded on this show. This show is recorded, that we are not into any conversations other than how you doing. You're a nice fellow. I'm glad to have you watching my show, and we ain't going into no detail on the Memphis Fire Department. Okay?
Hey, I love your show, man. I say that. I love your show. It's very entertaining. It's very informative. And it's always good to have the other side. I would like to mention Bobby Glanton Smith is a brother who used to be on Corey Holcomb's show. He used to always say glowing things about you, man. So when he gave this stuff, like, oh, this brother ain't so bad. You know, other folks may say what they say and everything, but that brother right there, I respect his opinion, and you know, I know you're on point. I appreciate it.
Let's get off the phone. You have a good night, and we'll
Yes,
talk
you too,
later
sir.
and off air.
Yes, sir.
All right, my brother.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I think that was good advice.
The text now subscriber you were.
Oh, don't call me from the text mail, because I don't want to touch your ass from the text mail. Okay. If you ain't bold enough to talk to me like a real man or woman, fuck you. We ain't getting no conversation. Because I'm sure that the fire department even heard that, but there was no mention, you know, for you to come at him like that and saying that a man can't talk on his own goddamn, I don't answer no motherfucking spams. That a man can't even talk on his own damn telephone. Okay. All right. 8:41 is the time. Okay. Then get with me. Oh, I'm finna get out of here. But I'm glad that the brother is doing all right. He still is on duty, pending the investigation. Okay. All right. Well, it is 18 minutes before the hour of 9 o'clock. I don't do spams. If you a bitch ass nigga or woman and you can't identify yourself, then what we gonna talk about? Okay? Nothing. Not a thing. When y'all take these slave master jobs, no matter what they pay, and they set certain rules and guidelines for you, if you want to keep the master's money, then you have to play by the master's rules. You have to play by the master's rules. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm finna go. I wish I could stay and give some more, but I'm tired. Shit. And I'll probably do the show tomorrow night, but I'll be doing it from another city. If I do it, Friday night I ain't gonna be here at all, I don't think. And Monday night I'll be on an airplane coming back to Memphis during this time. All right. So let's just say good night, sleep tight, and don't let the bed bugs bite.